Thank you for staying with TVC News. To the courts now. The Federal High Court sitting in Warri on 17th March 2026 delivered a landmark judgment affirming the right of Nigerians to record police officers in the course of their duties and declaring the practice of anonymous policing unconstitutional. The decision was handed down by Justice Yela Zira Nganjiwa in a suit filed by a lawyer, Maxwell Wefu, against the Inspector General of Police, the Nigeria Police Force, the Police Service Commission, and the Attorney General of the Federation. The first two, the third respondents, didn't file any response nor appear in the suit brought by way of originating summons. The police also declared, or the court also declared, that the acts of the police officers engaging in patrols, stop and search operations, and other interactions without wearing uniforms that visibly display their names and force numbers is illegal. The sum of 5 million naira was awarded to the applicant against the respondents for the infringement of his fundamental rights. We have joining us now former chairman of the Nigeria Bar Association Ikorodu branch, Bayo Akinlade. Thanks a lot for joining us on the news this hour. The first question at this time now is what you make of this kind of judgment, especially when you consider the fact that the police, the first three respondents, that's the IGP, the Police Commission, and the force itself, didn't enter an appearance or file any response to the originating processes. So what's the impact of this judgment?
Well, I first of all want to thank the lawyer who brought this originating summons to the court. And I didn't expect that some of the respondents will even show up because there's nothing to argue in this case. It's purely something that has been done without anybody taking this matter to court or challenging the stance of the police. But it's good now that we have such a judgment. And I think it will help in reducing illegal arrest and illegal detentions.
Right. And how optimistic are you that this judgment will carry weight and the spate of harassments and arrests of Nigerians by police officers for filming, operatives at stop and search, during stop and search operations will be drastically reduced henceforth?
Well, that remains to be seen. As you know, information travels a little bit slower when it comes to this kind of issues. You find policemen at the stop and search, even if you film them, they may not be aware of this judgment, and a lot of them would not even really care for it, and they will still try to continue to harass Nigerians on the road. And of course, Nigerians would, a lot of Nigerians would rather be cautious about filming the police on the roadside. What I would say is that if you're going to do this, you must be at a safe distance, and you must be mindful of the situation around you while you do this, because it's not everything that is permissible in the law that is necessary for us to do in enforcing those laws. So we should really still be careful while we're carrying out our civic responsibility. Normally, if, in other crimes, police have body cameras, and even now we have some citizens who have dash cam cameras that are filming all the time. And if you have one, you can use it. But if you're going to use your phone, I would suggest you be at a safe distance and not let the officer know that you're actually filming his activities.
I know that you do a lot of activities that constantly, bring some form of engagement between the bar that you once led, of course, and you still lead in the capacity of police solicitor relations. How do things stand now in terms of improved human rights, respect for human rights on the part of the police?
Well, I would say that it has improved greatly. The Legal Aid Council of Nigeria has done a lot of work in reigniting the police duty solicitors scheme, which is a scheme that allows lawyers to be stationed at the police division and to provide free legal services to the suspects and ensure that the police are not engaging in civil cases, and also make sure that suspects do not stay beyond 48 hours. So I would say, and then the police is also cooperating. This scheme is an initiative by the Legal Aid Council of Nigeria and the Nigerian police under Force Order 20. And in the last 6 years, we've seen a lot of cooperation between Nigerian police and the Bar Association in ensuring that that we reduce illegal arrests, we reduce detentions with detentions above 24 hours or 48 hours, and we're also decongesting the court. So it's improving, but we still need it. There are a lot of police stations in Lagos around the country that still needs to be aware of this scheme, but we're slowly getting there with a lot of support from the international organizations, and from also in some places we have government support, and in major places we have the Bar Association, which obviously is the one providing these services.
Right, that would be a fine place to rest our conversation. Bayo Akinlade, former NBA chairman, Ikorodu. Thanks a lot for your contributions.